Uh, Jason Beck for another quick reefing video. Just starting up a new system here. Had to tear my old system down when I moved and sold all my equipment, and I thought after I don't know, maybe close to 20 years in the hobby, I thought I was done and getting out. Felt great at first, but after about a year now of not having a reef, it sucks, right? So here we go, we're starting over. So what we're looking at right now is a Synergy Sump. I'll go over some of the details of it and then some of the other equipment I've picked up along the way so far, which is a NYOS skimmer, a zeovit reactor, the Tunze ATO top-off system, a Finnex Heater. I basically starting from my sump up. The system I'm actually doing, I want to keep it simple and small, which is not ideal because I only like growing SPS. So the stand I have being built is custom because my sump is actually longer than the tank I have. So it's going to be interesting when it's all said and done. It's going to be more or less, if I can give you the kind of the details, it's going to be kind of like an entertainment center like this, only longer, basically. If you could picture this whole thing covered about to the length of this whole wall here, with the tank sitting on one end and the TV down on the other. So I'll be able to have like, I don't know, maybe 8 feet or so of filtration and all my equipment under the tank. And the tank itself will only be 2 feet. I may go 3 feet, but probably only 2 feet long. Probably 18 inches wide and probably 20 inches tall. So not a very big display. I'm not real big into the fish, although I like some of the fish. The ones I like, they grow way too big, and I'm not setting up a 200-gallon system here, so probably have clowns, and that's it. So here's the Synergy Sump. It is set up for the bean animal system with an emergency drain. I did also have the Synergy Reef overflow coming, the Shadow, which is the new one that's not actually out yet. They're going to start making them at the beginning of November, and so I'm kind of actually waiting for that before I have my tank built. So the new overflow system is basically the same as their old one, only instead of it being acrylic pieced together, it's all one mold. So no, a little bit better for leaks and everything else, right? And you don't have to worry about any seals going bad. So go over to the sump here. First container has a lid. Oh, it's taped down still. Two sock holders here. Fills up in the back and then spills over into the sock area here. Let me turn. Sorry, terrible lighting. Then the up until recently, they actually only sold these with 1-inch bulkheads. The new overflow system they're coming out is now a 1.5-inch bulkhead. So I actually had them drill to 1.5-inch bulkheads. I gotta get another bulkhead for this hole, but I'll have the 3 there. And then a large equipment area. I'm not real sure about this skimmer yet. I've seen so many mixed reviews on it, but I figured I'd give it a shot. I'll pull it out here and give you a look. This is the 120. I'm thinking now that I may actually just send this back and get the 160. Keep in mind my display system's only going to be probably, I don't know, 45 gallons at most. So this is probably overkill even for that. But I mean, I've actually never had a skimmer this small. So we'll see. Then the zeovit reactor, I'm not going to really go over too much on this because I did a video on it already. Then we got the Finnex Heater, which it's the only heater I'll ever own. I have one right now. I have to get one more just for redundancy. I mean, the reason I really like these is because of well, they're built like a tank. The last system I had running was running for 7 years, and when I tore the system down, the heater was perfectly fine, and I literally just threw it away because it was 7 years old. I probably could have still been using it, so I just bought another one, and just gonna buy another one, a second one. But what I like about it mostly is the fact that the temperature probes on these are really nice, and you know, if I put two of them in there to display the temperature, and if one fails, you know, basically by the display, I'll see it not lit up. So I like it for that reason. Adjustable for the skimmer section. It's adjustable here. Couple of bolts here. Probe holders. I do have the Neptune Apex, the new system, ordered already. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. Wires to, this is the kind of wire control down to the probe holder, which with the lighting it's not really showing up. See if I can get it show up, but it's got 4 probe holders built right in. Then the baffle area, which will hold some media, and then the return area, which is covered. Which is really nice about this one here too, is the fact that it's got these slots drilled out here for the cords to come out, and then this hole here for the pipes for the return pump. I'm not sure how soon I will be setting the system up yet. There's the M1 Vectra that I kind of want to get. I like the fact that you can calibrate it down to a trickle without having all that, but the M1 for this system is going to be real overkill, and I know there's talks about an S1, so I'm going to hold out last minute on my power heads and my pump, so that I get the longest on my warranty, and just hope that the S Vectra comes out, the smaller one. It's probably going to be around 1,000 gallons an hour max. Then the overflow, or sorry, the auto top off. Nice lid there to run the wires out. Then John Gus, so that I can just run it from here right to here, so that it falls into the baffle area right before the return pump. Total length on this right here is 38 inches. No, sorry, maybe 40 inches. Yeah, 40 inches. So you know, with my system only being 24 inches long, my sump and my auto top off is already at 40 inches, so give you an idea. 24 inches. This is actually 24 inches here at the end of there from the beginning on this side here. So the tank above it is only going to be that length right there. Let's see what else. I guess that's really probably it for now. When I get more going on this, I'll post another quick video.